Reclaiming your me time on a busy workday is the greatest act of self-compassion. After all, busy workdays don't have to leave us super drained. Here are some simple ways in which you can relax after you switch off from work. A commute is not an office on wheels. In fact, doing pleasurable activities on the way home could be far more beneficial for your mind, body, and soul. But it's far more cathartic to replay the rude way in which a colleague or client spoke, right? The bad news. It eats up into the me time you could be getting during your commute home. So what can you be doing? Listen to a podcast in a subject you like or wish to grow in, perhaps. Even music can greatly relieve stress and be a great way to transition from work to a fulfilling post-work evening. In case you haven't yet reclaimed your commute time, it's a good time to get started. After a positively spent commute, it's time to get home. And what better way to get started than with some home rituals? Home rituals can be anything from taking a bath to changing into your favorite comfy home clothes. It could be having some relaxing tea and removing any clutter that was left behind in the morning rush. Remember, clutter is stress' best friend. Say bye to clutter. Say bye to stress. After that precious me time at home, you could also set the tone for a fruitful evening with loved ones. A word of caution here. It's best not to make work a detailed topic of conversation. Cribbing about the workday or going off about a negative colleague only makes one feel good in the short run. Talking about the many stresses at work only aggravate work stress for the next day. And worse, before one knows it, their precious me time is gone. So what should you be doing instead? Well, think about what fancy meal you cook for the night. A lot of people have benefited by making cooking a part of their post-work ritual. Cooking employs us mentally as well as physically with all the thinking, chopping, ladle stirring, etc. So it ends up as a rather tasty way towards mindfulness, doesn't it? Third, lastly, it pays to prepare in advance for the next day before going to sleep. Doing a brain dump of possible ideas or strategies or tasks would be a great way to organize work for the next day. It will also help attack any overwhelming feelings that might exist while thinking of the next workday. These are some simple ways in which you can relax after a busy workday. We hope you like these ideas.